Veterans Day honors all of the men and women who have sworn an oath to protect and defend our freedoms. We honor and celebrate our veterans who have served proudly and distinctively in every major conflict our nation has faced. In 1921, an unknown World War I American soldier was buried in Arlington National Cemetery. This site, on a hillside overlooking the Potomac River in the city of Washington, D.C., became the focal point of reverence for Americans' veterans. Similar ceremonies occurred earlier in England and France, where an unknown soldier was buried in each nation's highest place of honor. These memorial gestures all took place on November 11, giving recognition to the end of fighting in World War I at 11 a.m. on November 11, 1918, the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month. The day became known as Armistice Day. Armistice Day officially received its name in America in 1926 through a congressional resolution and became a national holiday 12 years later. The hope was that World War I was the war to end all wars, and if it had, November 11th might still be called Armistice Day. But just a few years after the holiday was proclaimed, war once again broke out in Europe. 16.5 million Americans took part. 407,000 died in service, and more than 292,000 in battle during World War II. In Birmingham, Alabama, in 1947, Raymond Weeks, a World War II veteran, organized National Veterans Day, which included a parade and other festivities to honor all veterans. The event was held on November 11, then designated Armistice Day. Later, Edward Rees, a U.S. representative from Kansas, proposed a bill that would change Armistice Day to Veterans Day. In 1954, Congress passed the bill. President Eisenhower signed it into law, proclaiming November 11 as Veterans Day. With the approval of this legislation, November 11th became a day to honor American veterans of all wars. Later that same year, on October 8th, President Eisenhower issued the first Veterans Day proclamation, which stated, "In order to ensure proper and widespread observance of this anniversary, all veterans organizations, and the entire citizenry will wish to join hands in the common purpose." The focal point for official national ceremonies for Veterans Day continues to be the memorial amphitheater built around the Tomb of the Unknowns. At 11 a.m. on November 11 each year, a combined color guard representing all military services executes Present Arms at the tomb. The nation's tribute to its war dead is symbolized by the laying of a presidential wreath while a bugler plays taps. Veterans Day continues to be observed on November 11th, regardless of what day of the week on which it falls. This not only preserves the historical significance of the date, but helps focus attention on the important purposes of Veterans Day, a celebration to honor Americans' veterans for their patriotism, the love of country, and willingness to serve and sacrifice for the common good.
It's Captain Craig Scheck. Veterans Day is a very important day in my family. We take a moment to stop and think about all of the veterans that came before us and what they have meant to our country and our freedoms.
I'm Staff Sergeant Hannah Rainimi, and Veterans Day means remembering the men and women that have served and are currently serving our country.
Major Randy Bonnell. Veterans Day is a special day for our nation to pause and remember those who have served and reflect on the many sacrifices to our nation. Thank you, veterans.
John Gloria, and Veterans Day, what Veterans Day represents to me is the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month, which marked the end of World War I, and it reminds me of all the Americans that fought on foreign soil to defend an ally. And to me, that's very unique. Not every country in the world can say that, how many times they've sent their troops abroad to defend somebody else.
Senior Airman Mario Lavorce. As someone who has just recently gotten home from a deployment, it has opened my eyes more, and I really do appreciate and respect these men and women who have gone and served and continue to serve for all of us.
Chief Master Sergeant John Shaw, And what does Veterans Day mean to me? It's remembering all the people that have served this country and given their lives and always keeping them in our thoughts.
Erin Fay. Veterans Day is a great opportunity for me to be able to thank people that are currently serving to help protect us and people that have served in the past.
For those of you who have served in the past and those who are serving today, we salute you today and every day. Happy Veterans Day.